Hello, I'm Andrew Pizzelli, and welcome inside another edition of The Coaches Show. I'm joined once again by head Salve Regina football coach Kevin Gilmartin. And Kevin, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And obviously another tough one-point loss, 7-6 to Montclair State. You said last week that these guys always play you tough. Did this game play out similar to how you thought it would go? Obviously, final score aside.
Yeah, no, I mean, you knew that they would be a tough team, and it would be a tough, hard-fought battle. The thing, you don't expect it to be 7-6. I mean, you don't expect us to stop them, to only put up 7 points, and at the same time, we didn't expect to be held to 6 points. So yes, we did think it was going to be a low-scoring battle, but we didn't think it was going to be this low-scoring. Unfortunately, offensively, we felt like, we tipped some balls that were passes that all of a sudden becomes interceptions. We slide off and put pressures on the quarterbacks and everything, and those are mistakes that can't happen, that prevents us from putting only 6 points on the board. You look back the last couple of years, we've only had 4 games where we scored under 20 points. One was against a 1AA football team, and then the other 2 times it's against Montclair. And so they're a good team, and we got to rise to that occasion.
Yeah. Were you at least satisfied, or what did you think about defensively your team? You said only giving up 7 points,
right,
and the way you limited their playmakers, especially their running game.
Yeah.
Their lead running back only 19 yards, net on the ground.
No, defensively, you have to be happy with it. You look at it, you stop a team to 7 points, you got to think you had a pretty good shot of winning. And they did that. The week before, their running back had 160 yards rushing. This week he has, 18 carries for 38 yards. We bottled him up and and you watched him on the field. He's quick, he's elusive, but yet our guys contained him and shut him down. That's something that we were definitely proud of. They did a great job, and now we got to get the offense to rise to where the defense is. Throughout the season, sometimes the defense have great games, and they carry us, and sometimes the offense will have great games and we'll carry them. But we got to get it where we're both working together, and carrying each other so that we can put up those explosive days.
Yeah, and kind of similarly, you talked before about how a team grows from week to week. You want the offense to catch up to the defense to catch up to the offense, and make plays and play together as a unit in one game. What do you take from this game, a loss, a tough loss, moving forward? How will your team grow moving forward?
Well, you look at it, and actually it was a tale of 2 sides of the ball right there. And then the third side is, when it's a close battle, it comes down to special teams, penalties, and turnovers. Special teams, we give up the blocked extra point. We have 9 penalties to their 4. And then turnovers, we have the 2 interceptions. And so it's those little things, that isn't the offense, isn't the defense. It's those little things that really make the difference. But the other part is, defensively, we showed great heart. There was a lot of times during that game that we had our backs up against the wall, and the defense came through. We had a good drive. Then we throw an interception, and the guy returns the ball to something like the 25-yard line. And we 3-and-out them, and then they set up for the field goal to really put some more points on us. And our defense, not only do they stop them, but then they block the field goal. Yep. That's showing great heart and character, and that's what we want. And meanwhile, on the other side of the ball, offensively, we didn't show great heart and character. There were times where we're making mistakes and we're pointing fingers. And that's exactly what can't happen. I think Muhammad Ali says it, and he says it great, is, hey, if you want to be the greatest, you got to believe you're the greatest. And there were times where I was looking at guys' faces on the sidelines, and they didn't believe they were the greatest. And we got to get it where everybody on that team, everybody on that field believes we are the greatest, and that's how we'll get to that next level.
Looking ahead, what are your thoughts on William Patterson?
Very good football team. They're 1-1, just like us right now. But at the same time, we're traveling down to New Jersey. I don't think we've ever, beaten a team in New Jersey, in the history of Salve football. And at the same time, it's their homecoming. So, teams get fired up for homecoming. Yep. So, they're going to be fired up. They're a very good team, and at the same time, we got to improve. And that's the biggest thing that we're working on, is making us better, offensively, defensively, special teams, taking care of all the little things, and hopefully it'll be an exciting game. So, come on down and join us, and hopefully we'll get a good Salve crowd down in New Jersey.
All right, Coach, good luck this weekend.
All right.
And thank you for being here. Salve Regina football head coach Kevin Gilmartin. I'm here with senior linebacker Eric Klein of the Salve Regina football team. He had 9 tackles in the game on Saturday. And Eric, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I'd like to ask you, what was it defensively that you guys were able to do, especially as a linebacker, to limit Montclair's offense and especially their running game?
Montclair's a tough team. They're always a tough team. They have a good running back this year. They always usually have a good running attack. And Coach Goff instilled in us from day one that we have to stop the run. And we did a good job of that on Saturday. Our D-line really stepped up huge, kept the offensive line off me and Danny, and we were able to make plays. And unfortunately, we came up with a loss, but defensively, I'm happy with how we played.
Yeah, obviously you just got to move on to that next game. And that next game is going to be at William Patterson. It's going to be their homecoming. Talk about that game and how you guys will prepare.
They're a tough team. Obviously, playing out of state, it's always a challenge. We like to challenge ourselves with out-of-conference opponents. William Patterson's a great team. We're going down to New Jersey. We got a lot of New Jersey guys on our team. We're excited for the challenge. Obviously, we want to, stop them on the run game, stop them in the pass game. I think we have a good package this week that we could put to work and hopefully get a W.
Yeah, I've asked all the other seniors this, so I guess I'll ask you, what does it mean to be a senior on this football team?
It means a lot. There's 26 of us. We're all like brothers to each other. Obviously, we want to come together. We want to get that championship. We've been striving for that since we got here. We've been building a program since day one, and I think we've been doing a good job of it. We just need to close out. We've gotten to the championship the past 2 years. We need to, keep working this year, get there this year, and hopefully, close the deal.
Yeah. All right, well, Eric, good luck this weekend. Senior linebacker Eric Klein of the Salve Regina football team. I'm here with junior linebacker Danny Ives, and Danny, thank you for being here. 7 tackles on the game on Saturday. And what was it that you guys were able to do as linebackers to limit Montclair's offense, especially that running attack?
Montclair comes out every year, and they're a very big run-dominant team. They always have a lot of great guys. Their running back was great this year, and I think it really starts with our coaches, Coach White, Coach Goff, coming up with some great schemes for us. And another thing too, on our defense, we really buy into the whole idea that everybody does their 1/11th. There's no individuals on our defense. We're all one unit. And we came together, did pretty well. Couldn't get the W, but we're going to come back, work harder this week. We know what we have to do.
Yeah, and obviously just moving on to that next game, that next opponent will be William Patterson. You guys will be traveling down to New Jersey. It's going to be their homecoming. I'm sure they'll be fired up to play you guys. Talk about how you prepare for that game.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, any week after you lose, when you lose the previous week, you always want to come back with a little extra fire the next week. And I think, we have a little chip on our shoulder. We're going to go down to New Jersey. We have a lot of guys on the team from New Jersey, so we're going to be pretty pumped up. At the same time, we know they're a great team. They have some great athletes. They can do a lot of different things with their offense. So we got to look at the schemes we're drawing up and really put in the work all week this week.
Dan, good luck this weekend. Junior linebacker Danny Ives of the Salve Regina football team.